Oh, interesting intellectual philosophical phantasm whizzed by, and I wanted to try to catch it. And I think I might have lost it. Wait a second. I can pause this for a button. I remember. It's dance practice. Now that power's back and I am officially recovered from the typhoon, well, here's dance practice. I can't tell you how much I missed it. But where was I? Okay. There are two minds. I don't know why people don't. They do. It's mind and heart, the mind and heart. Actually, it's the cerebral cortex and the cerebellum. That's where the wars are. And the cerebral cortex, it pretends to be, they call it the ego. It's not, well, it's just a friggin' voice. And yeah, it is attached. It has its job. It's there to sort of narrate what's going on. It's why does it have to narrate? It's because human beings developed a society that really needed to up its game as far as communication went. We're well past being able to express all we wanted to express by grunting like monkeys. So that's where that is. But that is just a language app. Our real selves is the willpower. Now, what I did was, when I was really young, I was fascinated by music. I was attracted to the aesthetic. It's the archetypes. Every time I heard a musical archetype, like, wow, that can't be an accident. That has to be an aesthetic archetype. And, I didn't know those big words when I was a little kid, but that's what I was thinking. And so, yeah, I was thinking the practice, practice makes perfect. Is the three things you have to do to succeed is, well, practice, practice, and practice. What that does is it trains the impulse, the will. It's, what you're doing. You might not know why. It's your will. Your will carries you along. It's like Aristotle says, the unreflected life is not worth living. Why? Because the only way you can appreciate the intelligence of your will is to think back over it later and go, oh, holy shit, that was a good play, man. High five yourself. That's what it feels like. And think of it. Where would you want the center of your consciousness to be? In that will that just surprises you all the time by its intelligent impulses? Or do you have to, really use words to figure everything out? Remember that the cerebral cortex is once removed from the cerebellum. It only has ribbon connectors. It's if you want to really move yourself, willpower. Will is kinetics, movement. That's the only thing the willpower does. It's you go towards something or you back up from it. That's all willpower has to do. And it does that about everything across every axis. It's our disgust is the bottom end of our willpower, and then aesthetic euphoria on the other end. We can make those choices. Do we want to live for aesthetics or don't we? If you don't care about beauty, well, beauty won't care about you. Anyway, that's a long enough rant. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you, everybody.